Hey guys, welcome to a video when I rank my video game controllers. I don't have all the video game controllers. Like, I do have a lot of Nintendo. I have a lot of cool ones. So let's get ranking. By the way, I'm gonna go from least bad to good controllers. So let's get started. Alright, the first controller we got is this fake NES controller. I don't have the real NES, but this is all we got for the NES. It has 4 buttons, which is kind of weird. And yeah, the original NES, it has like no 4 buttons. It only has, well, this technically has 6 buttons because 1, 2, 3, yeah. And so this is kind of strange because the original NES controller had no shoulder buttons, and it was like some people complained that it was these edges were like really pointy because like a lot of people played on the NES a long time ago, and yeah, the buttons feel they feel mushy a little, and like the D-pad, it feels like it doesn't go down all the way. I mean, this is okay, but I'll give this no, I'll give this a 4 out of 10. Our next controller is a Super Nintendo controller. As you can see, this is not the original one, like always. So the Super Nintendo controller, it's very similar to the original, just the colors are just different. And I would say this is actually pretty good. It's really comfortable to use. It's very small to use though, but it's pretty comfortable. And I have shoulder buttons right there, and which are now. So like this is one of the first consoles with the shoulder buttons. I don't actually know though. And the start and select buttons are kind of mushy and a little like wobbly a little, but it's fine. Maybe because this is just old and I got this a long time ago. And yeah, and on the D-pad feels a little worse than the NES. Where's the NES controller? Yeah. NES controller's right here. So it feels a little, let's see. They actually feel the same, but this actually feels a little better than the NES controller. So I would give this a solid 5 out of 10. Our next one, a Game Boy. So yeah, I know this is the actually original Game Boy. So I know this is not technically a controller, but these things right here are basically controllers. So yeah, let's see. So this right here is like, I mean, the D-pad feels really good. It's very yeah, it just feels really good, and it's a little wobbly, but it's fine. It's probably it's really old. It's like straight up from 1989, and yeah, it runs on 4 AA batteries. The cartridges are good to get in here. Yeah, the controls are good. It only has 2 buttons, actually 4. These the start and select buttons are they feel a lot like the this NES controller. I mean this Super Nintendo controller, because they feel literally the same. And yeah, this thing's actually really good. It's comfortable to use, even though it doesn't really look that comfortable, but it's really comfortable. So I'll give this 6.5 out of 10. I mean, I mean, like, it's good, but not that good. Our next are these two. So these are for the Switch, and this one's like, as you know, if I like take these out and I put them on here. I can put this red one on there and put this blue one on that controller shape. So let's start with this one. This one's really good if you're playing like Mario Kart or something. I would say this is really good if you're like playing some sort of racing game or something. Because in Mario Kart, you like have a setting where like you can drive like this or just using the joystick. But this is really good if you want to like drive like real in Mario Kart. And this is really good. It's really comfortable to use. It's got a good grip to it. As you can see, like it has these things on it and these, but the shoulder buttons are kind of, you see that? Like I'm pushing as hard as I can with my might, but they're like not really that good. Like I don't think you can really use these because they're really uncomfortable. But so far, this is really good. These two are really good. So I'll give these 2. I'm gonna put them in the same thing. I also go to 6.5 out of 10. This is really good equipment for the Switch. Next are these. So you definitely didn't notice, but I got a VR headset. I'm gonna post Gorilla Tag videos on it, which is gonna be really exciting. And yeah, it came with these things obviously, and these things are very comfortable, to be honest with you. So these things are like, they like have these. This controller has a good joystick. The A and the A and B buttons are very good. This back button right there, the shoulder button, they're both really good and comfortable, and they're good for playing VR. And yeah, there's like right here is like the menu button, that right there, if you can see that, and that's for like if you like hold it, it would like reset your game a little. And then I don't even know what this button is right there. It's like has 3 lines on it. Actually does nothing. So yeah, I'll give these. These are really good. I don't want them to be too good though. I mean, I obviously do, but I don't want them to be in a high rank. So I'll give these like 7 out of 10. I mean, they're really good. Next are these Switch Joy-Cons, and I would say these are one of the best ones, to be honest with you, because these Switch Joy-Cons, they're very comfortable to use, and Nintendo hasn't really released anything that is like this before, because they're good for moving around and like doing things. And most likely in Super Mario Odyssey, you can't be like this, or like you have to do this or something. These are really good. And what's better, you can customize them and put them there and there, which makes it more comfortable if you have bigger hands. I use these a lot, and yeah, these are really good for moving around and stuff. On handheld, these things are good too. This is the regular Switch, and yeah, I would give these 7.5 out of 10. Like, they're really good. There's like cameras right here, and it has 2 shoulder buttons on it. All the other ones we've seen had either no shoulder buttons or only 1 shoulder button. But these have 2 on separate Joy-Cons. We have the RNL, which is, we all know these ones, and the ZR and ZL. So these are really good. I'll give this a 7.5 out of 10. These are really good. I really like these things. We're gonna keep going with the Switch theme, and we're gonna use this now. So this thing's really good, but not as good as these though. But these are good. It's because they're like, it's comfortable to use. Usually Nintendo Switch controllers have back things, buttons right here, but this doesn't, because you literally have to build it, kind of. You have to put the Joy-Cons in here, like, you have to take it out, like, put it back, you have to put it in, yeah. But overall, these are really good, and it's comfortable to use. It's like bigger for your hands, and yeah, it has the same features. The Joy-Con has the same features as these right here, but overall, this is really good. It like tells you right here, like these flashing things right here, like tell you like if this up, you're just the same. You're connected to the same Joy-Cons for a heads up. But this is really good. I'll give this 7 out of 10. Just a regular 7 out of 10, not a solid. Just it's. I mean, it's really good. I have a lot of Switch controllers. I really do. Like I have so many. But this one, okay, this one's okay. You know why? Because I mean, it's good. It has the same features as this, as it has plus and triangle, and yeah, we all know that. And this D-pad just feels a little strange. Maybe it's just me, but like the D-pad right here is a little strange. It's just weird. And these joysticks feel like too like poked out. Like if you recommend this one's like a little more. This one's like a little less poked out, but this one's like kind of uncomfortable to use. And the sides, these shoulder buttons feel a lot smaller and more uncomfortable than these Joy-Cons one. And yeah, these are like more pointy. It doesn't go like all the way down. And these things I was talking about with this thing right here, this has the buttons. They're just really small and uncomfortable to use. And this is wired, so you can make it wireless, but only for like a limited of time because this thing, if you take it out of the charger, it goes down really, really fast, and they have to recharge again like after 5 minutes. And yeah, this is I'm gonna give this 5 out of 10. I mean, it's okay. It's just like it's a little too big. Like compared to this one, we're gonna get this one soon. This one's okay. It's just too big and stuff. And it's plastic. Like not a good feeling of plastic. Next one is this. So this one is full on wired every day, and it did fix the problems of this one I was talking about. So, and these shoulder buttons are really comfortable, and these the joysticks are not as less up than that one, and the D-pad feels really good, and just has a nice grip to it. Like right here, you see that it has like grip things on it, and these buttons I was talking about on the back are really much bigger. I mean, these like a little flat, but they're like very good. And yeah, and the R&L shoulder buttons on this are a little bigger than the ones we see, than all the ones we've seen. So this is really good, and this lights up. It changes like into rainbow or different colors, and the D-pad feels like amazing. And I'll give this 8 out of 10. Well, 7.5 out of 10. I mean, this is really good, but it's the only problem I have this, it's wired, but you can mute yourself on it, which makes it a little better. We now have this one. This one's really, really cool. So first, let's just see. It's the same as this one, but has a few changes to it. The first thing that it's wireless, but you have to charge it for like a short period of time. and this you can see through, which is really cool. And yeah, it's transparent, and it's very comfortable. And these back shoulders things are connected to this, which you can take off like this. But overall, these things are amazing. This is good. It has it's got a really good. It has a better grip than this one, because this is plastic. Well, I don't even know. It gets a little greasy sometimes, but this one doesn't sometimes, and it's like very smooth, and yeah. So I'll give this. This is really good. I'll give this 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. I really like this thing so much. Here is our last controller. The PS5 controller. So this is not Nintendo Switch anymore. We're on PS5 now. So this is really good. It has a lot of more buttons than the Nintendo Switch. Let me show you. So first, let's start with the shoulder buttons. These shoulder buttons are very good. It has the R1 and L2 instead of L and R. And then it has the R2 and L2, which makes it really good. And these shoulder buttons like travel solo, which is really good. I'll show you. Like it has like no click to it. You see this one? You hear that? This one just has no click to it. It's like silent. And although these things are a little smaller than the the shoulder buttons are a little smaller than Nintendo Switch, this is really good. And this is gonna be funny. So you know how you do this with like in a video game? Like, oh, I'm gonna get you. This time you actually have to do it, which is really cool. So if you're playing this game it's called Astro's Playroom. It's on the PS5, and yet you literally have to like move it. You have to like blow it, kind of like. It's really cool. Like there's like, oh wait, I just turned it on. Oh no, it's fine, and it still has like this button right here. This is really good. The D-pad feels good. The buttons feel good. And if you notice something, you probably already noticed, but these are not letters anymore. They're triangles. I mean, they're shapes. And it has the PS button right here. It has a microphone there, and that's how to mute your microphone. Though they have no back buttons, but this is really good. You have to charge it every now and then on the PS5, but this is really good. It's got the good joysticks, because usually on Switch the joysticks like it's like right here, but it's not. So they're just together. So like that's like this. This is only like this. They're like together, and yeah. I'll give this. It's got good things. Yes, it's comfortable to use. I'll give this a 10 out of 10. All right, so yep, like and subscribe. That's pretty much it. Like and subscribe. Next, I'll do consoles. Bye.